Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to my first video. I am so sorry it's taken me this long to put it up. This is now the third time that I've recorded this video. So this first video is going to be kind of just like a little bit of an introduction of me and how I am where I am in my IVF and how I got here. So yeah, let's get started. My name is Jessica. I am 28 years old. I am married to Craig, who is 34. We have been together for a little over 3 years. Married for almost one. We started to try to have a baby very shortly after we started dating. I'm not going to go too much into detail about everything on this video. I want to really try to just keep it very short and simple and to the point. So like I said, I'm not going to go too much into detail into it, but basically we thought that maybe I could be pregnant about 3-4 months into our relationship. It turned out that I wasn't, so we decided anyways from that point that we were going to go ahead and just try. A whole year went by and we didn't conceive, so we thought that, okay, something's not right. Let's check out the doctors and see what they have to say. So I went to the doctors, was seen, was diagnosed with a couple things, PCOS being one of them, and hypothyroidism being another. Just to be safe, they wanted to make sure everything on Craig's end was good too. So he saw a male fertility specialist, had a semen analysis done. He wound up being diagnosed with obstructive azoospermia, which led us to IVF. So let's see, it was about January 2016. I started my first round of IVF. I started with birth control pills, and then from there I went right into stimulating. I believe my egg collection day was on April 4th, I want to say. They collected 11 eggs. 11 of those eggs were, or I should say 7 of those eggs fertilized and matured with ICSI. ICSI is basically when they take a single sperm and inject it directly into the egg. I guess it gives you a little higher of a chance because they take very specific sperms and inject it. So yeah, so we had 7 really great quality eggs. We then transferred 1 egg, or I guess I should say embryo. We transferred 1 embryo from those 7. We later found out that one of the embryos stopped growing and stuff. So at that point, we had only had 5. I can't do math. So we had 5 frozen. They were really great quality. We found out that that embryo that we transferred did not stick. For whatever reason, my doctor still tells me today that he strongly believes that it was the embryo itself. He doesn't feel that it was me. I feel the other way around. I feel that there was something going on with me that made the embryo not stick. I did overstimulate a little bit, so my body was under a lot of stress. Aside from it being a really stressful time anyways, I was also in the middle of a move. So I feel like I was just under a lot of stress, and therefore the embryo did not stick. It was hard, it sucked, but I got on with it, and we wound up doing a frozen transfer very shortly after. In July, we wound up transferring 2 really great embryos. I don't remember the exact grading of them. I think it was a 5AA and a 5AB. and they were already hatching, which was really great. I found out that was on July 28th. I found out 5 days after I took a home pregnancy test and I found out I was pregnant. Then a couple days after that, we did our beta test and we found out that we were definitely pregnant. The blood test proved to us that what we already knew. 2 weeks after that, we went in for our very first ultrasound. I was 6 weeks pregnant at that time. We found out that there was 2 sacs. We didn't quite see anything just yet, so we didn't know if there were actually embryos there, or it was just sacs. So we were scheduled for another 2 weeks out for our viability scan, basically, and we found 2 heartbeats, so we were pregnant with twins. From there on out, everything was, I mean, picture perfect. Like, couldn't have gone any better. We found out in October, I believe, late October, that we were having a boy and a girl. We had already picked names out because we were already sure it was going to be a boy and a girl, so we had names. Unfortunately, a couple weeks after that, we discovered that my cervix was funneled and I was dilated, and that was on a Monday. That was Monday, November 14th. And a couple days after that, I gave birth to the twins. And I was 18 weeks and 6 days. Unfortunately, due to the gestation of the babies, they didn't survive. So we decided, while in the hospital, we decided that we were going to go ahead and continue. That we weren't going to stop. And we decided to go ahead and proceed with another transfer as soon as we were able to. So 2 weeks after giving birth to the twins, I had a follow-up appointment with my regular OB, and she said she would feel comfortable because I wasn't full term, that she would feel comfortable with me going ahead and trying another transfer anywhere from 4 to 5 months. So I immediately contacted my RE, and he was totally okay with that too. He had spots available for March, so I went ahead and got the ball rolling. I am now actually in my almost 6th week. No, I am in my 6th week of birth control pills. Today was my first blood test since starting to take the birth control pills. And I start, if everything looks good with my blood results, then I will begin Lupron actually this Friday. So fingers crossed that all that looks good. I'm sure it will. I've never had an issue with my levels not looking good, but you never know, anything could happen. So yeah, I start Lupron on Friday, and the Friday after this coming Friday, on the 17th, is my last active birth control pill, which I'm really excited for because I hate taking the birth control pill. I'll take Lupron for exactly 4 weeks. So on March the 10th, I will stop Lupron, and on March the 15th will be the transfer of our embryo. Because of what happened with the twins, they are strongly advising us to only transfer 1 embryo. Anyways, it sucks because I can't carry twins, or at least they tell me not to, because the loss was diagnosed as preterm labor, which is a really common thing with twins. Sometimes it happens as early as me, sometimes it happens, you know, anywhere up to the 37-week mark. Anything after the 37 weeks is then considered full term. They're also calling it a second trimester miscarriage. Anything before 20 weeks is still considered a miscarriage. But yeah, so that's where we are now. Like I said, I was going to make this video super short and to the point. I didn't want to drag it out. The other videos were like 30 minutes long. And it was just crazy and ridiculous. So that's how we are where we are now. I will be doing more videos. I will do a birthing story on the twins. I will be doing tons of other videos. So if you did want to know more about that, I will be posting something about that. Yeah, if you guys have any comments or questions, or you know, you just want to reach out to me, feel free to. I'm on, although I don't check it very often, I do go on Facebook and I do go on Instagram. My Instagram is Jessie Love. It is actually linked in my profile. I think it's actually down here somewhere too, possibly. I don't know, I'm new to this, so is it over here, over here? I have no idea. Maybe it's not even there, but it is in my profile for sure. So if you want to follow me on Instagram or message me, please feel free to do so. If you do have any requests of a video you would like to see, please feel free to let me know also. And yeah, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed my first video. It's going to be really rough edited because I'm still really brand new to it. And yeah, all right, you guys. I hope you all have a great day. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.